When you leave for the day, a dog will often stand by the window, visibly anxious. We assume cats handle this differently. The cultural consensus suggests that the moment the lock clicks, your independent feline simply stretches, finds a sunbeam, and goes to sleep. In 2020, Brazilian ethologists decided to test that assumption. They asked a group of cat owners to install hidden cameras around their homes and head off to work as usual. Reviewing the footage, the researchers realized their understanding of feline behavior was a collection of misconceptions. One admitted they thought they knew cats, but actually knew almost nothing about them. The recording showed that the instant an owner closes the door, a hidden, secondary life begins. The animal leaves physical signatures throughout the apartment, traces that owners spend years misinterpreting as random messes. Our belief in feline aloofness is a human projection. The physical evidence left behind in an empty apartment proves the cat is a different animal than we imagined. The footage reveals a pattern ethologists call orientation toward the exit point. Instead of wandering off to sleep, many cats walk straight to the front door and sit there, sometimes for an hour, tracking the fading sounds of your heavy footsteps, the building elevator, and your specific car. Later, you might find fur on the clothes you wore yesterday. A cat's sense of smell is 14 times sharper than ours, and to them, your scent is a concentrated source of safety. Sleeping on a dirty sweater functions as a biological anti-anxiety mechanism. The most unsettling footage shows adult cats pacing through empty hallways, repeatedly meowing into rooms where nobody is sitting. Adult felines rarely vocalize to each other. Meowing is a language they developed specifically to communicate with humans. Scientists call this behavior search vocalization. By meowing in an empty room, the cat is calling out, checking to see if you will answer. These animals are not enjoying a peaceful, solitary afternoon. They are actively using their keenest senses and their voices to conjure your presence. This brings us to the destruction you find when you return. A shredded couch or a puddle on the bed is typically read as malicious revenge for being left behind. This diagram illustrates the clinical reality of scent mixing. The Brazilian camera study showed that roughly 13% of cats suffer from genuine separation disorder, a state of panic that drives their destructive behavior. Urinating specifically on your bed is a desperate coping mechanism. By physically mixing their own scent with the heaviest concentration of yours, the cat is trying to self-soothe in the middle of an anxiety loop. Even the less messy habits have a biological purpose. When a cat slowly nudges a mug off the counter, they're executing the hunting test. They're studying cause and effect physics, checking to see how an object reacts when pushed. The sudden, violent sprints across the living room are frenetic random activity periods. A feline body is built for a dozen short hunting bursts a day. In a confined space with no prey, that pent-up predatory energy gets released all at once. The rest of their energy goes into maintaining their territory. They patrol a strict route around the furniture, and they use the window as an active hunting simulation to keep their brains engaged. An isolated cat is never acting randomly or plotting against you. Every shattered pot and torn cushion is either the execution of an ancient survival protocol or the physical manifestation of profound panic. Hidden cameras consistently capture cats sleeping in places you never see them use when you are home, high on top of wardrobes or deep inside closets. When you are present, you act as their primary security system. In your absence, they retreat to secret bedrooms where a predator cannot reach them, but they never stop listening for you. A cat's hearing reaches 64,000 hertz. They can pinpoint the exact acoustic signature of your specific car pulling up and distinguish your footsteps from the neighbors long before you arrive. Even people with silent commutes are anticipated. Cats possess highly accurate circadian rhythms. Their internal clocks compel them to take up a post by the door 10 to 15 minutes before your usual arrival, even in complete silence. The cat's entire day is structurally mapped around the singular, highly anticipated event of your return. This creates a contradiction. If they spend hours anticipating your arrival, why do they so often stroll casually out of the living room, stretching as if you woke them up? The casual stretch is a facade. It releases physical tension built up during the long wait, while satisfying an ancient predatory instinct to never show agitation or vulnerability. This chart compares secure attachment rates in humans and felines. Using an attachment test designed for infants, A 2019 study at Oregon State University found that nearly 2/3 of cats exhibit secure attachment to their owners, a rate nearly identical to human babies. As this graph illustrates, the intensity of a cat's joy upon greeting trends upward in direct proportion to the amount of time you are away. The fur left on your sweater, the shifted rug in the hallway, the warm spot by the door, these are physical evidence of quiet grief and profound affection. And once you recognize them, the way you walk through your front door will never be the same.